Guys, let the countdown begin first of all. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Sport Beat YouTube channel. So this is me, Rhythm, and joining me back for today's match of Kolkata Knight Riders taking on the Delhi Capitals. And guys, guys, defeats. I can't, I don't like them. I avoid, but defeats like me, I can't avoid. It's true for Kolkata Knight Riders. KKR have lost another game. What is happening to this Kolkata Knight Riders? They're playing just like the Mumbai Indians. Man, Shahrukh Khan will be disappointed. His hometown as well as his own team is literally screwing it down at the IPL right now. Bad day coming up for him right now. Also, Kolkata Knight Riders, 95% they have been eliminated now, guys. That's a very bad news for the KKR fans. And here in Bengal, especially, that's a sad sign here. Kolkata, what has happened? Guys, you can join here right now. I'm giving you the link. You can join. Come on. Oh, sorry, I've given the link. Wait. Guys, I'm please see the description, guys. Please see the description. Guys, also want to join, please see the description once. Yeah. Please see the description once. Yeah, here's the link I've given. Come on, join the link in the description, guys. Come on. Today we'll be discussing Kolkata Knight Riders taking on the Delhi Capitals. And again, a big victory for the Delhi Capitals today. Today. So today we'll be discussing just from the startup to the match to the next round of the match. Guys, come on, link is in the description. Come on, join us. Kolkata, tata, bye bye, almost. IG the overall Shreyas was harmful. Absolutely, bro. Man, what has happened to the bowling of Kolkata? Absolutely, it was terrible. I don't know. Also, even Venkatesh. Wait. You are talking about Shreyas bowling. Well. I thought you were talking about Venkatesh. Well. Uh, well, Venkatesh, I guess. Venkatesh over was harmful today. Shreyas Sharma only 7 runs in 1 over. That's nothing, to be honest. To be honest, that's nothing. Actually, Venkatesh over. Yeah, sorry, I made a mistake. Yes, bro, that's what I was thinking. Venkatesh Iyer का जो over था वो actually harmful था. Yeah, you want to say Venkatesh Iyer? भाई वेंकटेश क्या कर रहा है इस टीम में मुझे अभी भी नहीं पता. वेंकटेश का बहुत खराब टाइम चल रहा है guys. I'm guaranteeing you right now. He is literally facing the worst phase of his IPL career right now. तो पहली बात करते तो दिल्ली कैपिटल्स और कोलकाता नाइट राइडर्स हमने देखा आज वरुण द मिस्ट्री बॉलर चक्रवर्ती को ड्रॉप किया. कोलकाता फैंस खुश हुए. आई थिंक आज बहुत खुश हुए थे. बट दिल्ली कैपिटल्स की बात करें तो आज वो थोड़ा डिफरेंट जर्सी से खेल रहे हैं क्योंकि फॉर द सपोर्ट फॉर द LGBTQ प्लेयर फॉर द LGBTQ people. That's a good sign for them. Also today Kolkata Knight Riders, so they started with Venkatesh Iyer and Aaron Finch. And guess what? Both of them are flops. Yesterday I have predicted Aaron Finch to come back, and today we got to start, guys. Yes, Rodin, link is in the description. Description में link है, देख लो. Rodin, description में link है, आ जाओ. Description में link है, आ जाओ. Yeah. You guys, if you want to join, please join the link in the description. I'm given the link in the description. I don't know whether it is in the comment. No, it's not in the comment box. So please come. Come. Here's the link, and also in the description box. Join, guys. Join. We will be discussing more and more about this match. तो भाई पहली बात करें तो हम कोलकाता की बैटिंग से पहले बात करेंगे तो कोलकाता नाइट राइडर्स का जो टॉप वाला था वो आज थोड़ा क्रैश हो गया है एब्सोल्युटली. कोलकाता मेन ओपनिंग डुओ वेंकी भैया और हमारे एरन फिंच भैया एरोन पिच भैया तो भाई क्या हाल हो चुका है एरोन पिच का. एरोन पिच लिटरली ही इज राइट नाउ नॉट एट ऑल मींस व्हाटएवर ही इज परफॉर्म द प्रीवियस गेम बट इस मैच में हमने देखा कितना टट्टी खेला उन्होंने. और फिर हम वेंकी की बात करें तो ब्रोदिन ब्रोदिन जी ज्वाइन किया हमसे. ब्रोदिन जी कैसे हो?
ठीक हो। आप अपना हाल बताओ।
अच्छा हो भाई अच्छा हो चलो.
ओके।
हाँ तो चलिए. हाँ बात करते हैं तो चलिए बात करते हैं वेंकटेश अय्यर के बारे में. तो वेंकटेश अय्यर भाई फिर से फ्लॉप. इस मैच पे एक भी आई थिंक एक पारी था जब उसने खेला है बट वेंकटेश अय्यर क्या हाल है उसका इस बार. व्हाट इज रॉन्ग विद वेंकटेश अय्यर ब्रो?
I think his confidence level is quite low because of not getting too much runs in this season, whole season, except that 50 against he's got against our favorite team. I mean, against MI. Apart from that,
Yeah.
he didn't do too much with his batting. Uh, Only bright spot today, I feel, for Venkatesh Iyer was the run out of Akshar Patel. That was a
Yeah.
fabulous throw from the captain Shreyas Iyer, and Venkatesh Iyer collected the ball quite well, and it was a perfect run out. Other than that, Venkatesh Iyer has been you know, lived up to his expectation, and he you can say he's a super flop. I mean, sorry to say this term, super flop, but still, I mean,
Yeah.
I have to say this because after 8 or 9 matches, it's just not clicking with Venkatesh Iyer. Even Ajinkya Rahane got dropped after 4 matches, but still
Yes.
in those 4 matches, he scored 44 runs. I mean, he's sorry, in those 4 matches, his high score was 44. Still, he got dropped because I think he dropped because of the arrival of Aaron Finch. Because Aaron Finch is an opener, we all know, and Aaron Finch has to adjust his position with Ajinkya Rahane. So that's why Jinx has to
Yeah.
drop. So yes, KKR has to take a call now on Venkatesh Iyer because it's not happening. 9 matches gone. Venkatesh Iyer hasn't scored enough runs in this season except that one game. It's not about 1 or 2 games.
Right.
It's about
Yeah.
four or five good match-winning innings. And you can see Nitish Rana even he was struggling in the first half. I mean, first 4 or 5 matches has been a nightmare for Nitish Rana. We all are saying why Nitish Rana is playing, why KKR beat for him at 8 crores. Is it too much for him? But again, you can see, he just lived up to his expectation, and today also he played well. So last 4 to 5 matches, Nitish Rana has found some form and got some rhythm right. I feel. Uh, Again, I mean, KKR batting lineup is too much reliant upon the skipper Shreyas Iyer because he is the only
Um,
consistent player I feel in that whole batting lineup.
yeah, sorry to interrupt you, but yeah, originally
Then the
saying
next,
that uh, I have a small
yes, your
opinion that
video is pausing.
this.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay,
Okay, no
fine.
worries. I have a small
Hmm.
opinion that this time we are not getting to see good batting performance from Indian players. कोहली रोहित श्रेयस. भाई श्रेयस की बात करें भाई रोहित और कोहली को छोड़ो यार. उनका क्या हाल हुआ है हम सब लोग जानते हैं बट talking about Shreyas, right, he is batting, he is scoring runs. You can see that he's scoring runs. But the main thing that is lacking is he's playing so much dot balls. He's playing so slow. That's the main thing why Shreyas is literally we are calling him a flop player in the case of T20 cricket. So we are joining by Krishna Gopal. Hello
I
Krishna.
think the
कैसे हो? Mike, not happening. Mike, I guess. No. We can't hear you, Krishna. No. You are unmuted or what? I don't know.
লিভ করে আবার জয়েন করুন।
হ্যাঁ লিভ করে জয়েন করো.
হ্যাঁ, সেটাই।
হুম, ওটাই প্রবলেম হচ্ছে ওটা. হ্যাঁ কি বলছিলে বলো. Yes, what are you saying?
Ha, ha. Yes, yes, I agree with you what you said because Shreyas Iyer has got some runs. I think almost close to 300 runs I saw when He's in the top five list of highest run getters in his IPL season. 290 runs, almost close to 300 runs. Yes, I think he has been conservative because of the batting performance of the other batsmen in the KKR team. Because other than he and Russell, didn't nobody didn't really stand up to expectation. I feel, Nitish Rana in last 4 or 5 matches, you can see he has found some form. He's playing some good knocks, but other than that, that's why I think Shreyas Iyer has applied this conservative approach. I feel because not too much support from the other ends. That's why he's taking too much balls. No, but again, he can also play magnificent innings, attacking innings, as we have seen against the Rajasthan Royals. What he has done. I know 85 runs of almost 50 or 51 balls. I can remember. That game he was quite attacking, and Aaron Finch gave KKR a solid start, but unfortunately KKR ended on a losing side. So I feel yes, because of the performance of the other batsmen led Shreyas Iyer to apply this type of conservative approach. But tonight I heard one interesting thing from in the press conference from skipper Shreyas Iyer, that he said that we
Mm-hmm.
need to change our approach. If we are playing a conservative type of cricket, we have to be fearless. We have to back our strengths. We don't think about results. Yes, you can see there is always a sense of positivity in Shreyas Iyer's face and Shreyas Iyer's uh, attitude, but still, it's not happening. And Shreyas Iyer has said that, let's forget about the past and concentrate on the upcoming games and apply the fearless approach.
But at this time, we also getting to see a different performance from Rinku Singh, who mainly acts as the ball for Jitega. Yeah, this year Rinku Singh, his performance is doing good actually. But the problem is how his even in the previous match Rinku Singh has played well. This match also he was looking good, and also even I think he's one of the main players of KKR right now. I would say because of his performance right now, and also. Do you think Rinku Singh right now? Do you think KKR will risk dropping Rinku Singh in the next matches?
No, I don't think they need to chopping on changes as mentioned by Captain Shreyas Iyer there, because too much chopping and changes can sometimes affect team performance. And I think KKR is in such a position then if chopping they continue with chopping and changes, that can affect them deeply. I mean, already they lost consecutive 5 matches in a row, which is a huge thing in IPL. Almost out of the playoff race along with Chennai and Mumbai. I feel so. uh, as in IPL you cannot stick with too much topping or changes. You have to stick with the same batting lineup and bowling line. I mean, same team with that can also work for you. And Shreyas Iyer also mentioned that in the press conference that we need to uh, stick with the same playing 11. I think it's working for them. If you see, Team Saudi's arrival has strengthened their bowling attack. Umesh Jadhav is looking a different bowler, because I am not saying that Umesh Jadhav is a. We all know he's not a bad bowler at all, but he's not that Umesh Jadhav what he used to uh, with the support of Team Saudi. When Pat Cummins was used to play for KKR, even Umesh Yadav got smashed for almost 40 or 45 runs. But today we have seen a different Umesh Yadav altogether, because he almost took 3 wickets. Yes, opening over has been costly, but other than that, he was very good. He was very good. He was spot on with his line and length. I think that's what I think Team Saudi's arrival helped to and added to KKR's squad. I mean, they strengthen their bowling attack, I think. And both
Yeah.
the duo of Umesh Yadav and Team Saudi can definitely challenge the opposition team in the opening spell. Uh, Unfortunately, Team Saudi has been costly in the last over of his spell because Rahman Powell hit him assist. But again, the match was way gone off KKR's hand. I feel at that point of time, only 14 or 15 runs needed, and Rahman Powell hit him up for a six.
Yeah, exactly. And also, yeah, I don't know why Krishna Gopal left suddenly. That's a funny. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So right now, coming back to Kolkata playing 11 again. So today we got to see criticism from every section. Yeah, or is it wait? Origin is also suggesting that I want to give this that Russell should hold a little bit and play like he's coming and trying to hit in the first ball. What do you think on this, Rodin?
Yes, look, Russell, KKR should use him as a finisher. I feel, even Sunil Gavaskar in the even commentary box has mentioned, why are you using Nitish Rana as a finisher? Because he is coming at number 6. Now, why should Nitish Rana come at number 6? Because he used to bat for KKR for in the top order. If
Yeah,
Shreyas Iyer at 3 or in the opening slot, look, if he can bat at opening slot and number 3, because number 3, as we can see, that is very much fixed for the captain Shreyas Iyer. Shreyas Iyer should bat at number 3, and he has been perfect in that spot. So Sunil Gavaskar has mentioned that he should come at 4 at least. That because Nitish Rana will get more number of balls, and that if he gets more number of balls to play, then he will definitely score more number of runs as a player he is. And you can see in today's match, after 20 plus balls, if he faces 20 plus balls, then his strike rate goes up to 164. So he needs
yeah,
to play more number of balls, I feel, Nitish Rana. And same thing I will say on CSK management. You know, already although CSK is not in our scheme of things to in tonight's show, but
mm,
I feel that Dhoni should come up. Dhoni should promote himself. I mean, Dhoni should not promote himself. I mean, CSK management should promote himself up the order because Dhoni has been in a very good form in this season.
yeah,
He's hitting the ball from the middle of this bat. So, and I think Punjab against Punjab, CSK lost that close match a few days ago because Dhoni came at the number 6 or 7. If Dhoni came little bit higher, then the match could have been different. I mean, Dhoni has been really in a good form, and I think he is batting better than Jadeja, to be honest.
yeah, absolutely. Also, right now, also coming back to Kolkata's whole batting order again. So right now, Kolkata has been criticized by everyone today that their batting order is disturbing. Their batting order is trash. Yeah, we have a guest right now. Wait. So Kaushik is coming here. Wait. अरे यार कौशिक को ऐड क्यों नहीं कर पड़ा हाँ here arrives Kaushik with his new look.
क्या हुआ?
new look. No mustache.
अरे यार बहुत बढ़ गई थी, इसे कटवाना पड़ा, गर्मी बहुत है यहाँ पे।
हाँ तो या तो ऐसे वो सेइंग थे कि कोलकाता का जो बैटिंग आज हमने देखा कि बहुत ट्रैश था और एवरी डे कोलकाता इज लिटरली चेंजिंग हिज बैटिंग ऑर्डर कभी वेंकटेश को आप मिडिल ऑर्डर में ला रहे हो फिर ओपनिंग में भेज रहे हो फिर एरन फिंच को खिला रहे हो फिर एरन फिंच को ड्रॉप दे रहे हो फिर यू आर प्लेइंग सैम बिलिंग्स फिर शेल्डन जैसा कप आ रहा है तो भाई क्या प्रॉब्लम है कोलकाता का मैच
प्रॉब्लम आई थिंक किस्मत खराब चल रही है उनकी। किस्मत इसलिए में खराब चल रहा है क्योंकि आज यहाँ पे कुलदीप यादव ने जिस तरह से 2 विकेट लिया था वो, मतलब श्रेयस अय्यर का और आई थिंक नीतीश राणा था शायद एक ही ओवर में, नीतीश राणा और श्रेयस अय्यर। तब श्रेयस अय्यर तो बहुत अनफॉर्चुनेट आउट हुआ और इस तरह से विकेट जाने के बाद आप मतलब थोड़ा आपको किस्मत का भी ये बोलना पड़ेगा क्योंकि अंडर एज और जिस तरह से पंत ने कैच लिया था वो मतलब 100 में से 99 बार वो नॉट आउट हुआ था। एक एज भी लगना नीचे से और एक मिरिकल कैच भी पकड़ना ऐसे करके मतलब बहुत ही मुश्किल कैच था वो। और नीतीश राणा मतलब आई थिंक उसको थोड़ा और टिक के खेलना चाहिए था क्योंकि उसके बाद आने वाला कोई बैट्समैन था नहीं, वो लूज शॉट खेल बैठा कुलदीप यादव पे। तो उसके बाद आई थिंक
आंद्रे
सिंपल
रसल
सी
आउट हुआ
बात है,
था।
एंड्रे रसल भी आउट हुआ उसके बाद, एंड्रे रसल भी आउट हो राइट एंड्रे रसल भी हिट कर। और सिंपल सी बात क्रिकेट में यही है भाई, टॉप ऑर्डर्स नहीं चलेगा तो लो स्कोर बनेंगे, सिंपल सी बात है। आपको नींव अच्छी रखनी पड़ेगी मकान बनाने के लिए, सिंपल सी बात है। अब इतने छोटे स्कोर पे फिंच आउट हो जाओगे, वेंकटेश अय्यर आउट हो जाओगे तो टीम तो 140 वानखेड़े पे 145 बनाए पाए बस, बाकी ग्राउंड की तो बात ही छोड़ दो। तो क्रेडिट आपको दिल्ली की बॉलिंग को भी देना पड़ेगा। दिल्ली की बॉलिंग कुलदीप यादव जिस तरह से बॉलिंग कर रहे हैं इस सीजन में, आई थिंक पर्पल कैप में नंबर 3 या 4 पे तो वही है, तीसरे नंबर चौथे नंबर पे होंगे, दूसरे नंबर पे आ गए
नंबर
आज के मैच के बाद। ये यूजी चहल फर्स्ट पे है।
ना, चाहल फर्स्ट में है।
हाँ, तो
चाहल फर्स्ट में,
दोनों को
कुलदीप सेकंड में,
कॉम्बिनेशन है तो थोड़ा
रन।
आई थिंक रसेल से थोड़ा और बेटर एक्सपेक्टेशन थी यहाँ पे, क्योंकि रसेल स्टंप आउट हुआ है, विकेट गिरी है भाई, आप मारने जा रहे हो, आपके पास इतना टाइम है, आई थिंक 13वां ओवर था, 7 बॉल, आप 40 गेंद में आप कुछ भी कर सकते हो। तो इस तरीके से ये तो मतलब सुसाइड है। कोलकाता की बैटिंग फ्लॉप, टोटल फ्लॉप, प्लानिंग व्लानिंग कोई नजर नहीं आ रही थी। थोड़ी बहुत क्रेडिट आपको बॉलिंग को भी देनी पड़ेगी दिल्ली को, जिस तरह से मजबूर किया उन्होंने। तो यही है।
So right now we are joined with Shitanshu after a long time. He has returned back to the Sportbeat channel, and it's been a long time since he has actually won a match as well. Kidding, just yeah, but yeah. So first of all, do you now
There's
talking
the
about the
MI
match later
fan.
on? But
That coming from an MI fan.
I mean now we
The one who has
already
the one who has switched that coming from an MI fan who has now turned to an LSG fan. तो अब कल भी लखनऊ का जीतना मुश्किल ही लग रहा है।
why? अरे क्यों क्यों लखनऊ क्यों? कल भाई लखनऊ फेवरेट से डोंट वरी।
तो किसके बीच
हाँ,
मैच है,
तो
लखनऊ वर्सेस
पंजाब।
पंजाब पंजाब
और मुंबई वर्सेस कौन है कल?
अब अपनी बारी है।
मुंबई राजस्थान, एमआई राजस्थान है, मुश्किल है।
सैटरडे
सैटरडे, रोहित शर्मा का बर्थडे। हाँ मैंने अगेन अ लॉस इज कमिंग, आई नो।
और आज नेहरा जी का है 29।
ओ भाई नेहरा जी ही, नेहरा जी भाई टू बी ऑनेस्ट, जो मीम जो शेयर किया ना किसने, वो आई डोंट नो, बट दैट मीम वाज एक्चुअली परफेक्ट। दैट
आज तो भाई,
वही
आज तो लेंस बॉल का केक कटेगा।
ओ भाई हाँ, तो एक सेकेंड या पवन हैज रिटर्न बैक तो दिल्ली रे तू रोडू मचा
Tu
व्हाई
Delhi
पवन या
re, tu roar macha. KKR gone twice. Delhi beat KKR twice. We got the revenge. Perfect.
हाँ तो या so as I was asking to Shriramshi at the time, so do you still see
I
CSK
can't hear
qualifying
you,
right now?
Ritam.
Yeah, I'm saying that Shriramshi, do you still see CSK qualifying right
I
now?
can't hear him.
Yeah, I mean, you can, like, mathematically even MI is not yet out, but very hard for MI to qualify seeing the rest of the table, to be honest. But CSK is slightly on a better position than MI. And like few minutes back, I was on Pawan's channel as well, and I told the same thing. Like, although I feel that CSK can qualify mathematically, but realistically, it's going to be very hard because number one, CSK has to win all the matches, and after that, they'll be ending on 16 points. And right now, teams like Gujarat are already on 14, Rajasthan is already on 12. So for them to be restricted, or like let's say Gujarat goes up exceedingly well to the top of the table, then for the remaining 3 spots, you still have a lot of competition. And with 16 points also, it's going to be hard to qualify. So, like, obviously, I am backing CSK to qualify, considering they can win all of them.
Oh man, okay. Pawan, you can't hear me.
Pawan is stuck, I think.
Oh man, your network's gone. I think he has consumed Delhi's win a lot. Yeah. So yeah, पवन भाई बिहार मत पी लो यार, दिल्ली जीता है, एक मैच जीता है भाई, अभी भी टूर्नामेंट जीतने दो।
See, MI lost, have 0 points still. Delhi Capitals have 8 points. We still have a chance to go to the playoffs
Who
also.
is
So we are
speaking?
not worried.
Now, who is speaking? Your video is stuck literally. Who is speaking?
Huh?
Your video is stuck. See,
I heard Sitanshu. I couldn't hear Ritam. Now only I hear you guys. I can hear Ritam. I heard Sitanshu that time.
Yeah, your video is stuck. Your voice is clear, but
Your
your video
video
is
stuck.
stuck.
Ah,
Now
Like
also.
yeah, now also your
Now
video is
also.
stuck. Yeah,
Now.
like turn off your video
your
once
video
and
stuck,
turn
man.
on again.
Yeah.
Now.
John Cena
Yeah,
Yeah. Perfect. John
Okay.
Cena.
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah. What I wanted to point out was the number of points that Delhi has is equal to the number of losses that MI has.
Huh? What?
The
Number
number
of
of
losses.
points that the number of points that Delhi has is equal to the number of losses MI has this season.
Okay. Okay. Who cares about that, man? At least they have zero points now at the moment.
जले पे
It
नमक
doesn't
दे रहा
matter.
है स्टांसु रितम जले पे नमक दे रहा है स्टांसु
So
और
then
से
the
और हमें
number
और
of
तुम्हें देख
क्या
के
बोल रहे भाई? The number of trophy RCB have equal to number of points MI है. Simple सी बात बोल दो है.
but सुनो ये भाई ये
oh
कॉन्वर्सेशन
man,
अभी
this
थोड़ा
guy.
थोड़ा it is getting old
but
actually
RCB is RCB
because it can easily
even in this
huh?
season they carried the legacy they were all out for 68 against SRH so RCB can only do this
Vintage RCB.
RCB are not going to go to the playoffs. RCB are not going to go to the playoffs with how they are playing right now. They are clearly lost their
Pawan again
momentum.
stuck.
They have Gujarat next. They have
Touchy हो
Gujarat
गया
next.
बंदा ये फिर.
Good luck. Good luck to RCB.
Hello
Good luck to
John
RCB in that match.
Cena yes
Pawan, your
Pawan
video
I'm
is
talking
stuck
to you
again.
Pawan Ritesh is saying hi hello to
Huh?
you please say Ritesh is saying hello to you
Is it stuck again?
yeah
yeah
Hello.
right,
Hello,
Now
yeah
it's fine.
Ritesh.
okay
Hello.
now clear yes
Yeah, something's
ignoring
wrong with my
200
connection. Yeah.
are not ignoring how are you ignore you are also an MI fan and we are literally suffering a roasting from a CSK fan who is literally one trophy less than us
Yeah. But now you switch to LSK, no, so don't say you're MI fan.
He's a MI fan, bro.
Nice
He's a MI.
comment. Take argument.
Wait, मैं
Beautiful.
पवन
Pawan your
सुपर फैन
video
गुजरात
again
I
got
definitely
stuck
agree with this.
भाई तेरे वीडियो
But
पवन तो
I think SRH will qualify. I think SRH will qualify and LSK won't qualify. That's my final thought. But I stick with the rest of the teams.
no at least one team should qualify man
I think
otherwise no
Rajasthan
other
Royals
team
and Gujarat
Yes.
Titans are the
SRH
Rajasthan
has
Royals and
better
Gujarat
chance than
Titans
SRH have better chance.
Replace Iyer in KKR.
Depends
which
which
आया
year.
first of all which आया
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Depends which
Venkatesh
year.
Iyer, no?
I think
Venkatesh Iyer, I
Venkatesh
think, no? Venkat can replace Venkatesh Iyer. He'll go for a duck. Let him bet. Venkatesh Iyer,
no I think
Venkatesh, his surname is also Iyer. Venkat Iyer. Venkatesh Iyer, he can come. He can come for his name.
nice work Ritam keep going yeah thank you Ritesh and also please make sure your polar plays
Venki,
well
I said. I
yeah
knew it was Venkatesh.
Ganesh Desai Venki yeah
But I'm a bit disappointed with Pant though. I'm a bit disappointed with Pant with Kuldeep. So I don't know how in the world he either miscalculated or either the workload of Kuldeep. I don't care. But he could have given the 4 overs to Kuldeep. It's easy as that. You get 4 wickets. Why aren't you giving Kuldeep the 4th over? And that conceded 20 runs today for Delhi. They could have easily restricted KKR to 120, 125 because of that dumb decision that Pant did to not give Kuldeep the 4th over. They conceded 20 runs from the Lalit Yadav's
yeah
over. If not, Delhi, I mean KKR could have only ended up with 130 or 132 perhaps, not the 147 that they had.
Relax, Pawan.
Clear
It's okay.
mistake.
You won today. It's okay. Relax.
oh Bhavan you
Yeah,
are
I mean
finally
it's
on
okay that we won, but these mistakes will help. Will cost us in the next matches. I'm saying not against KKR, the next matches that we have. So we need to learn from that.
I'm telling you,
And we're not
he would have
deserving.
called out. I'm telling you, he would have called out that Yadav come and bowl, and instead of Kuldeep Yadav, Lalit Yadav ran in. Simple.
Could have happened. That could have happened.
ultimately the
That kind
surname
of
is
was there.
Yadav ultimately the surname is Yadav
Lalit Yadav.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying now.
KKR comparing with MI in terms of
in terms
consecutive
of
absolutely
No comparison. No
absolutely
comparison.
but
nice.
see
5 consecutive losses for
see one thing
KKR.
KKR have already won 3 matches.
5 consecutive losses.
KKR has the record. KKR has the record of 9 consecutive losses. MI is just one loss away from it, and KKR
That
are
is what
again going to
KKR
break the
don't even
record.
tell. That is
Huh?
what KKR don't say. KKR don't fans don't say that they have 9 consecutive losses. They talk about the 2 trophies always. Clearly, they have forgotten the Gautam Gambhir era is over. They'll never have the Gautam Gambhir era ever again, even with Shreyas Iyer. I'll tell that right now. No chance. No chance. You got Shreyas Iyer as captain. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, if he was in Delhi Capitals, he would have done a much better job than what he's with KKR and the squad. Right now, I'll tell. If he was DC captaining right now, DC would have been in a better position perhaps. But even I was backing for Shaz I had to be captain, but unfortunately DC made their decisions. They wanted punt because of the brand. I cannot blame DC or the management or anything for that. I cannot blame, but I would have also preferred Iyer being the captain. But because of the brand value that punt has, since he's playing all 3 formats for India, thinking all of that, only they made punt as captain and didn't make Shaz captain back. But that was unfortunate because of the injury that Shaz Iyer had. If he didn't have an injury, at this date, Shaz Iyer would have been captain still. And Pant perhaps could have been a player, or he would have left DC.
Yeah. Arjit is saying DC will qualify. DC continues like that. Yeah. Man, come on.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Let's see, Preetham. I
Let's
hope Preetham's jinxes don't work on Sunday for Lucknow. That's it. I would pray. The
No,
tomorrow's match and
come on.
Sunday's.
Like
Come on.
looking at the points table right now, MI has 5 trophies and they are last. CSK has 4 and they are second last. KKR has 3 and they are two. KKR has 2 and they are third last.
8.
And then there are 3 teams who have 0, who are just above us. And then there are like SRH and RR who have 1 each and they are in the top 4 right now. And like Gujarat and Lucknow who are the new teams. So it's like a reverse order of the past IPL.
SRH indirectly has 2 trophies.
SRH has 1, but like SRH and Deccan Chargers are 2 different.
You don't count the Deccan Chargers.
And both the teams are based on Hyderabad.
That's a terminated
both the
team.
teams are based
Deccan Chargers is a
Yeah, but both the
terminated team.
franchises are different. Both the franchises are different. So basically,
and also
Lucknow.
one thing.
Yeah.
So basically, Rising Pune Super Giants and Sahara Pune Warriors are 2 different franchises. Similarly, Deccan Chargers and Sunrisers Hyderabad are 2 different franchises, though it's the same city.
Yes.
But Delhi Capitals and Delhi Daredevils is the
Yes.
same franchise, but the name has changed. And same with Punjab Kings and Kings 11 Punjab.
Let's see what the luck actually goes on. Guys, what do you feel about the best player of the man? Cut this statement of the best player of the world. Cut this statement first of all. How are you still saying best player of the world? Come on. Don't do it. He used to be the best player. Don't say this. That's I will say right now Bawar. Yeah.
I mean, how can you say he's the best player of the world when he's struggling for 2 years? I mean, okay. I mean, we can't call him chokely as well. I think that's rude to say that to Virat Kohli also and saying like that. But I mean, definitely not best player of the world. I know a lot of people are Virat Kohli fans. Even if he leaves RCB, they'll leave RCB also and follow Virat Kohli. That will also happen. But yeah, definitely not best player of the world. But I think he's a bit overrated. Plus, I think too much pressure on Virat Kohli right now. I think social media, if you go down even for a year, I think social media is playing a part with Virat. I think and his mind. He needs to correct his mentality first of all, because he shouldn't be listening to what the people or the public are saying right now, or even the fans. He just needs to focus on his cricket and try to improve his technique, because clearly I feel there's some faults with Virat Kohli's technique first of all and his footwork. He needs to correct them, especially with pace. Now we saw against Jansen how Virat Kohli played that shot. That was literally poor, and he needs to work on his flick shot. He needs to work on those rather than thinking on the social media presence. And that's what I feel that this guy has right now, Virat Kohli. I think he's clearly affected, and that's why I'm telling him he needs a break to work on his technique, work on his footwork, play some games, domestic matches, and yeah, that will help Kohli for sure. But you cannot call him chokely also with the records that he's brought in for RCB. Indian team. Indian team first of all, international. I think He scored so much runs for India. You cannot tell just for 2 years that he's choked. I mean, Sachin Tendulkar at that time, only until 2009, 2010 only social media came, and that time his status was very big. That time there's no social media, only newspapers that time back in the 90s, 2000s, only newspapers. Anyone can now pick up newspaper and read, no? And there are social media, players have to be on social media, no? For in nowadays, unless they block Twitter or Instagram or whatever, they have to be there for WhatsApp things, Twitter. So social media nowadays is more important than those days. So clearly, I think something is playing a part for Virat Kohli. Obviously, his mentality now I mean, in these past few months that he has been sacked as I mean, not sacked. He was sacked in his ODI captain, but stepped down 2020 and Test captain. So that clearly has affected him.
Hello,
Yeah,
Ritam.
maybe he's too involved with too much on money. He's not
Am I
running
audible?
behind on money. But yeah, yes,
Yes,
yes.
yes.
I think it's mainly
Yes.
on his mentality, Ritam.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Yeah,
Ganesh,
Krishna.
Ganesh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Ganesh is telling MI and CSK lost IPL in the Akshay itself. Nah, bhai, to be honest, I after seeing the CSK shot, I was actually impressed. They brought Devon Conway, brought Iyer Pawan, are actually happy on this because they have got such a good player at this price. Literally, man, what I will say, Devon Conway, I think he is the best batsman of this current 2 to 3 years, I would say. And see his performance, even his performance speaks a lot. So right now, if he doesn't
But
perform and you have just benched it after just one match, so that's a fault of CSK management, I would say. But rest, I
yeah,
will
but
say
by the
it's
way,
pretty average. Huh? Follow?
yeah, by the way, I am shocked about KKR KKR mega auction because they picked
Huh?
a great captain in their team like Shreyas Iyer. Then what to say? Many okay,
But
Aaron Finch is
Krishna,
not performing.
do you think a captain like Shreyas Iyer can lead the team to IPL title? Do you feel?
No, no, no. I don't think
Seeing
so.
the squad.
After
No,
after
I'm
this
not
type of performance,
questioning Shreyas Iyer's captaincy, but seeing the squad of KKR, I felt at first Shreyas Iyer might find it a bit difficult compared to Delhi because Delhi had a good squad, but KKR has some holes, big holes also. Opening pair not firing. I told first of all, why would you retain Venkatesh Iyer just on a UAE performance, just on the second leg last season? Why didn't you retain a Tripathi? How see Krishna how much he's doing for SRH right now, Tripathi? You
No,
retain a player like
even
Tripathi
Tripathi or
or
Shubman Gill.
Shubman
Ah,
Gill, one
but
of those two that could have helped KKR massively compared to Venkatesh. Should have just
hmm,
released Venkatesh Iyer in the auctions and maybe bought him even for 6 or 7 crores. Why would you retain a Venkatesh Iyer and now he's clearly struggling, not doing with the ball, nothing. Back toss is not performing, opening middle order,
that,
send him anywhere, he's not performing. He's clearly out of form. He doesn't know where he's playing. That's what I was questioning just on second leg. Why would you just retain a player like Venkatesh Iyer just because he scored 490 runs in Dubai? Ripati has performed last 3 seasons for KKR. Why didn't they try
that.
to retain him or Shubman Gill? I'm shocked to this day with that replacement. And Varun Chakravarti, now he's dropped. Now see, his confidence has gone, clearly gone in the last 6 months. Same trend for Varun Chakravarti. I don't think Varun Chakravarti will be back in the Indian 2020 team after this. Definitely Chahal, Kuldeep, Bishnoi, all of them are above Varun
Ashwin,
Chakravarti at the moment.
Ashwin, Ashwin,
Yes, Ashwin. Yes, but
he's
Ashwin
a
hasn't made.
freaking match winner.
Economy has been good. Yeah,
Ah,
definitely he'll be fourth option. Yes, but Chakravarti will be now fifth or sixth option right now. Seeing
hmm,
his performance.
yeah. Yes. Yeah, Ganesh Bhai is saying once Mohammad Yusuf told us that Kohli started struggling in the bottom and he will decline. It's proving to be right.
Hmm.
Do you know anyone, Mohammad Yusuf? I don't know.
Yeah,
Who?
Pakistan. Yeah,
Mohammad Asif,
Pakistan player.
Mohammad Asif,
Yeah,
Mohammad
former
Asif, the
RCB
first
player
bowler.
also. Yes, 2008.
He said,
Yeah.
Acha,
Yeah.
okay.
Yes. Yeah. He said that. Yes. Yeah, I agree. That said, I said he has to work on his technique rather than partying and going to Maxwell. Okay, he'll be dancing and whatever, being in good spirits and having a good afterlife with Anushka. Yes, I agree. Yes, okay, good for Virat Kohli. But worry is millions of fans are watching you, Virat Kohli, to score a good score. I mean, 75, 80 or 100 at least, and become man of the match. I think he's focusing too much on other things rather than focusing on his technique at the age of 33. He could have clearly broken all those records of Sachin Tendulkar with the way that Virat Kohli was going. But clearly, I'm sad to say, past 2 years, it has not been the Virat Kohli that we've seen in the past. Not focused on his batting, has not taken time to adjust on his technique, the footwork. I'm not seeing any improvement in the past 2 years. Clearly has not worked on his technique since COVID. Very disappointed with Virat. This is not the attitude that I like to see from Virat Kohli. He needs to change it immediately. If he wants to score 100, he has to have the determination 100. You can't always say, Virat Kohli always out of form. And then you can't always say the same thing towards Virat Kohli, right? I mean, Virat Kohli should know himself that he's out of form. He should focus on his technique and work on it. No, you cannot always think that you have the best technique in the world. You shouldn't always be focused on the always focus on he needs to learn from his mistakes. I don't see that in the past 2 years with Virat Kohli. He's thinking about other things, and that's why I'm telling, take a break, work on your technique, the weaknesses that you have against pace bowlers. He clearly knows the weaknesses. I mean, us fans, we know the weaknesses, know that Virat Kohli is having. Now, do you know, Viritam, the weaknesses that Virat Kohli is having? He clearly knows for the past 2 years, it's the same issue with his footwork and the backhand, as Ganesh also was saying. Even cricketers also are faulting. Ravi Shastri also is saying Virat Kohli to take a break. Former Indian coach is also telling. So if he's not listening to the former Indian coach also, what are you going to say right now? Former Indian coach is also saying for him to take a break and work on the technique. If he's not listening to anyone, then clearly something's wrong with his attitude, and I don't know what to say about his mentality attitude. I'm sad to say, to a player like Virat Kohli, really sad. He could have definitely broken the records that Sachin had, could have definitely gone and reached those runs, but clearly he's not working on his techniques. Very sad to say he's not working on his weaknesses, unfortunately, the last 2 years. I'm not seeing it.
And also here, it says one thing to say that Virat has been removed from the captaincy for India so RCB, so that is a cause for his performance decline. But his performance was declining before even he was even removed, to be honest. Before the captain, he was removed from his captaincy. Same result only. But
now his position is in more danger. But the issue is that just because his past has been good, his stage has, he has scored runs, plenty of runs, and rescued India in the past 9 or 10 years, I would say. Yes, perhaps from 2011 to 2020, after the, before the COVID. So, due to those performances, India, BCCI also can't afford to lose Kohli because of the brand value. That's the issue. Brand value means if you drop Kohli, the viewership will decrease, and other teams also won't accept the fact that Kohli, if Kohli plays, they'll want Kohli also to play because of the viewership that they bring. Because all the other fans also, when you talk about Virat Kohli, oh, it's a big name, and because of his personality, his batting style, everyone loves to watch. Virat Kohli. Anyone. Even myself also, I would like to see how Virat Kohli he has some good techniques, but at times he needs to improve on his techniques. He tried to improve his techniques before COVID came and before the 2020 period, but I don't see that in the last 2 years. I think he's too focused on his family life and on some parties, and I don't know what has gone wrong with Virat Kohli's attitude. I'm questioning Virat Kohli's attitude at the moment. Sorry to say, but that's the reality right now, because otherwise we won't see this much of a struggle from Virat Kohli. Krishna, will you agree with me? We won't see this much of a struggle from Virat Kohli, right? It's clearly something to do with his mentality, not improving on his technique, not working on his weakness, not taking a break. So, yeah.
Yeah, I also agree. He needs to take some break, or else he should go to play Ranji or else county cricket.
Yeah, I agree.
Also,
Ranji
Ganesh
also, I'm not sure whether Delhi is there also. I'm not sure whether Delhi is qualified for the next round, so I don't think he can play for Ranji at the moment. But definitely county might help him, because county helped him the last time. Has he played for a county team? But he did very well in the 2018 series, if I'm not mistaken. So I mean, definitely conditions in England will definitely suit Virat. I mean, help him to come back to his form. Now we see how Hassan Ali, Shaheen Shah Afridi, Shan Masood, they are performing. They are performing also, and it's helping that team. Pakistan also in home series. These players from Pakistan, how they're performing, it's helping them for 2020 career also. Shaheen Shah Afridi, with how he's playing for Middlesex and with the bowling that he's doing. Manas Labuschagne also has gone to England, and see how he's also improving. He's bringing that form to Australia also and helping the team. So see, these players, even Brian Lara used to play county. He improved. I think Rahul Dravid went for county. He also improved in Test cricket. So many players came to county cricket, they improved. So I think the same case should also go to Virat Kohli. If he gets the opportunity, he should play. Now see, Pujara, his confidence also might be boosted now since he got a 200 for Sussex. Who knows? He could get a chance to play for Test again and perhaps could build that confidence. So the same thing should go to Kohli also.
Yeah. Okay. And also, why do we don't know why we are shifting to this Rohit and Virat Kohli controversy again? And I think why are the comments coming up like that? I don't know. And let's discuss on today's game also. Yeah. So yeah, as we are saying, so today's do you right now, guys? Do you feel right now that KKR might qualify?
No chance.
Rest you?
I don't think. I also think I agree with Krishna. Yes, yes, yes. No chance now because almost the top four spots almost are favorites. I mean, cleared you can say because Rajasthan Royals is there, SRH is also there. Then you can see two new franchises, LSG and GT. And also RCB at number 5, and then
See, this
even
is the things that
DC
Virat
won
Kohli is
4
doing right
games.
now. See, we
DC
can see the
already won
video.
4 games.
The
Yes, yes.
Oh
Pushpa,
yes,
he's
yes.
dancing.
Yeah. He is busy
Virat
with
Kohli is
these
doing
things. Virat
in
Kohli is busy with these things.
wedding celebrations. So see,
Yeah, he is
he's not
busy with
really
this.
focused.
Not focused on
Kohli was
cricket and
dancing.
focusing on this type of things.
Kohli
We
was
didn't
He
see
dancing
is
that
on the
always
video.
an
Patawa.
entertainer. I feel Virat Kohli is always an entertainer. Even in I saw in Yuvraj Singh's wedding reception, he danced a lot with Anushka Sharma. So he enjoys his life. He enjoys his life almost.
Yeah, but at this
But I think
moment,
yes, I agree
Kohli,
with Pawan. But
at this
it's
moment,
the time has also arrived to concentrate on his cricket. I think completely agree with Pawan what he has mentioned about Virat Kohli. Work on his technique, work on his
And
mindset,
and
work on his
yes,
attitude. What he
and
said.
compared to Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma is performing. Yeah, last match also he scored 39 fine knock.
mm,
So waiting another innings from him. Good innings.
Rohit Sharma is much of a cool guy, Rohit Sharma, he doesn't take it so, serious, and we don't see aggressiveness from Rohit Sharma. Even if he goes to a bad patch, somehow he'll figure out and his technique, and somehow he'll come back. That's the good thing about Rohit Sharma. I see, because Rohit Sharma, he'll somehow work on his technique. He'll somehow go to the coaches, batting coach, and approach him and try to improve on his technique. Try to give bowl to those deliveries that he struggles. We've seen that plenty of times from Rohit Sharma. He'll struggle, he'll have a bad patch, yes, maybe 4 to 5 matches, but then he'll somehow come back. Now Virat Kohli for the past 2 years clearly hasn't learnt on his technique. I'm telling right now, the backhand that he's having, he has to work on it. It's not one day that you will have to master on that. It takes months, and for that you need to take the sacrifice. And I don't see that with Kohli in the past 2 years. Clearly, has been focusing on family life. His attitude has completely been lost. Completely been lost. He's clueless with what his mentality and his batting right now. He doesn't know what to do, and that clearly shows. I don't want to say, but I think something mentally has affected Virat Kohli. I see something has affected, and this is not the Virat Kohli we used to see, because Virat Kohli will somehow work on his technique since 2011 to 19. Whenever he has a fault, He'll somehow work on it. Now see 2014 England series, he struggled. 3 years later, he came and performed. Same with ODI cricket and Test cricket was at home. He'll perform. He performed both test, home and overseas. Now the thing is, last 2 years, both home is also not performing well and overseas also not performing well. Only 170, 16, I mean 80 he'll score. Maybe. But then that's not like a big, I mean a big impact. And like, I mean, Virat Kohli is in his prime, no? 32, 33 is the age where certain batsmen tend to be, I mean, get better. I mean, batsmen like, a good example is Kumar Sangakkara, because I mean, before his age 30, he wasn't that consistent. You know, after he turned 30, he improved massively. That's because he worked very, very hard. I don't see that with Virat Kohli. He's not working so hard.
And sorry to interrupt, Pawan. I think after so, sorry to interrupt, Pawan. I think Kumar, you are talking about Kumar Sangakkara. I think Kumar Sangakkara best form came, and I mean peak form came after post 2011 World Cup. I feel, you know, from 2011 World Cup to 2015 up to 2015 World Cup. He at that time he has got only 12 ODI hundreds. But after the finishing 2015 World Cup, he has already got 25 ODI hundreds. So in that 4 years, he has almost got 50% of his ODI hundreds. And Test cricket, he has always been amazing.
That's what I'm saying. So yes, that's what I'm saying. So Virat Kohli also could go to that stage also, and he could have even surpassed Sachin Tendulkar if he came to that form that Sangakkara had. But he's not working hard than he was when he was in his 20s. That's what I'm trying to say, because this is the hardest period for any batsman right now. When you come to your 30s, he's clearly not working, and that's why he's struggling right now. That's what I'm saying. If he worked very hard, let practice for like 7-8 hours, we don't see that with Virat Kohli. That's why he's struggling. He's struggling because of that. And Rohit Sharma, see, it's the same thing with Rohit. No, he also didn't come up until the 2013 Champions Trophy. I think he was around 28, 29 maybe. And from there only he turned 26, 27. From there onwards only his career changed. And now also he's performing well at the age of 35, if I'm not mistaken. We don't see that with Virat Kohli. He's not working hard. I'm telling you, he's not working hard. That's why he's struggling right now.
Yeah. So right now we are coming to today's match, Punjab Kings and Lucknow Punjab. Wait, yeah. So we are coming to today's match, Punjab Kings and Lucknow Super Giants. So literally, apni bari hai. Once again, it's the time for Lucknow Super Giants to come and show their jalwa. So first of all, talking to Brotin. So Brotin, what do you think? Who is winning this? Lucknow, Punjab?
I think Lucknow has got upper hand over Punjab. I mean, with the squad they had, I think it looks much more balanced squad than Punjab. To be honest, yes, Punjab has got some talented players like Shikhar Dhawan is always there. Mayank Agarwal can bat. Bairstow is there. Sri Lankan batsman, I think Bhanuka Rajapaksa is also a very handy cricketer. I feel. Then Livingstone is the biggest asset to their team. Gangiso Rabada is there. But still, all of this, I feel LSG has got a little bit extra things than as compared to
Can I ask
Punjab.
what's the extra thing that LSG has right now?
Huh?
What's the extra thing that LSG has according to Brotin here? They played, when you come to their last 3 matches, twice they played against Mumbai Indians, and once they played against RCB, they lost that by 15 runs. We don't know what Mumbai Indians has been going through this season. Then talking about the Rajasthan Royals match also, they lost that also by 3 runs. So they've clearly been winning the last 2 against Mumbai Indians only. So I'm questioning right now to Brotin. You're talking so much about LSG lineup and everything right now, but they have been facing all the weak teams right now. I mean, the Mumbai Indians.
Yeah, see.
I say that.
Yeah, see.
Still.
One thing I agree with Pawan is that Lucknow is too much dependent on only one player, that's Lokesh Rahul. Decock is also not performing. Badoni is youngster. He is coming at number 6. Okay. Yeah, your main number 3, number 4, and number 5, Huda, Stoinis, and Manish Pandey need to step up. they are playing Manish Pandey playing lot slow innings. So this is not an anchoring position, because you need to all of them. There are three players like Buddha, Stoinis, and as I said, Manish Pandey need to step up. You are only relying on one player, that's Lokesh Rahul.
Just
So
like Rajasthan.
if,
Just like Rajasthan
yeah,
with Josh Butler.
yeah,
At least Rajasthan have some batsmen who can contribute. I don't see that with Lucknow. Lucknow, Panish Pandey, maybe he might have performed one match, but he's not that consistent. We saw what happened with SRH also, and with Manish Pandey, it was the same story. And Marcus Stoinis also may not be consistent at times. He's also struggling. It's not his batting position that he's playing number 4. He should be batting at number 6, but there are too many finishers right now with Badoni and Jason Holder and Krunal Pandya that they can't afford to put Marcus Stoinis in that position. Then they have to bat him at number 8. So clearly Marcus Stoinis is also out of order in that place. So that clearly number 3, number 4, big concern. If Badoni fails, Jason Holder fails, then who's Lucknow to have? Where is Lucknow in that case compared to Punjab?
No, I think
Only
if you see
relying on
Bhavan, the losing margin is quite low. I feel like, against RR they almost came close to win the match. They almost lost by 3 runs, and against RCB I feel almost lost by 18 runs. So I think the margin is quite low. That's why I feel it has got something to address. I agree with you
Yeah,
at
if
some
you're
point of
talking about
at some
margins,
point.
Rotin, if you're
yeah.
talking about margins,
Yeah,
if
another
you're talking about
big blow for Lucknow is that Avesh Khan is not playing. Avesh Khan
Yes, yes, Avish Khan
misses
is
out,
a
and Mohsin Khan is playing.
plus point for that.
So it's a concern
But
for
Monsoon
Lucknow
Khan can
then,
also
because
bowl well.
Mohsin,
But Monsoon Khan can also bowl well. We have seen that he's
yeah,
bowling
but he
some good
won't pick up
bouncers
wickets
on
like
the
Avesh
other
Khan,
night.
no?
We have seen that.
He won't pick up more
Yes, yes,
wickets
Pawan
than
Tail.
Mohsin Khan, no? That's the issue. And Avesh Khan has been good in the power play, middle overs, and death overs. He's your number 1 reliant bowler for sure, 100%. On Avesh Khan, more than Mohsin Khan. Mohsin might be doing well, okay, I agree. Mohsin is doing a good job when it comes to economy, but he won't be that much impactful compared to Avesh Khan. And if Avesh Khan is out in tomorrow's match, he's having injury still, big concern. Big concern for Lucknow tomorrow. Big, a massive. Yeah.
Pawan is there.
Yeah. I'm here, yes.
Yes. Yes, so I was saying that what's your prediction for today's game?
Me, I'm going with Punjab because I think Punjab has clearly got the momentum. Good to see. I think they made bold decision. Bhanuka Rajapaksha, this guy who Rishi Dhawan, brilliant game. I know he got smashed maybe in the third over, fourth over, but that was a smart choice. He got the key wicket of Shivam Dubey out. That is very, very critical, especially in that middle over. So I was impressed. Shikhar Dhawan clearly was good in the last match. My only issue with Punjab, maybe they could bring in Bairstow to open with Dhawan, bring in Mayank 1 down, and then bring in Bhanuka 2 down, and then bring in Livingston at number 5. That would be the perfect top 5 in my opinion. Hope Punjab Kings can do that in this match, and then I think they clearly win because I think they have Jitesh Sharma, Rishi Dhawan also can bowl. He's a bowling all-rounder. So I clearly think, and Arshdeep is brilliant, man. Arshdeep has to be considered for the South African series, man. What a death ball, especially in the death, is clearly good. And good to see Rabada also is performing well. I mean, Rabada, yes, he may have leaked runs in the power play, but death bowling wise, he has been quite okay this season. So, I mean, clearly they have the bowling, and Rahul Chaha also will pick up wickets in pressure situations. Maybe he may leak runs, but clearly I think Punjab has the momentum, and I think Punjab will win this match against Lucknow.
Yes,
Can
so
Evin
this
Lewis
one.
join tomorrow? If Evin Lewis is going to join tomorrow, then unfortunately you have to drop QDK and KL Rahul will be wicket keeper. And I wouldn't like that because, I mean, KL Rahul as a wicket keeping captain, we saw what happened with Punjab Kings, when he made some small mistakes as a captain. So I would rather like him if he's on the field and not focus too much. I mean, if you're a wicket keeper, you need to focus on that as well, no? And it's clearly two responsibilities. So I'll rather have QDK in my side still. Even if QDK has scored 225 runs, 8 matches, I still value him as a wicket keeper. So I'll keep him on the side, and I think KL Rahul just needs to focus on his captaincy, not on wicket keeping also, because that's added responsibility.
Yeah. Yes. So Krishna, what's your thought? Who is winning tomorrow?
Yeah, for me, I'm backing obviously Punjab Kings. Punjab Kings is upper edge over Lucknow Super Giants. For me, it's obviously PBS.
Yeah. Also, only MST has the caliber to perform that. Replying to Pawan's statement.
Yeah, possibly, yes. I mean, as a finisher, yes, MS Dhoni has proven how many times. I mean, until the 2019 World Cup. So I agree.
But
On that statement. I mean, you cannot
Okay.
question MS Dhoni above MS Dhoni as a finisher. I think everyone will respect MS Dhoni being one of the best finishers in world cricket. So I mean, no one will try to question on MS Dhoni's caliber to finish matches. Even I won't question. So I mean, we have to respect that from MSD. That's his speciality, and we need to accept that.
Yeah. So this was a prediction. So literally, Punjab. Pawan predicted Punjab, right?
Yeah.
Two Punjab and two Lucknow Super Giants. Let's hope for the best. Who is going to win? Okay, so
Sada
guys,
Punjab.
that's the
Sada
yeah.
Punjab
Huh?
to help
That's the-
both SRH and Delhi Capitals. We want Punjab to win tomorrow.
Apani party, yeah.
Yeah, you
Like,
get the LSG jersey, and more bad luck will come. More bad luck will come in your way, like what happened with Mumbai Indians this season.
सबकी आती नहीं
yeah,
तुम्हारी
yeah.
जाती नहीं छोटी
Lokesh,
बच्ची हो क्या
yeah, yeah, Ritam. Lokesh Rahul performance will also be like Rohit Sharma after a few days.
Very true.
Oh,
That is
man.
true. Yeah, but hopefully
Yeah.
not. But let's see.
Okay. Okay, guys. Thanks for joining, everyone. Protein, Pawan, Krishna, and also Shitanju and Krishna Gopal Part 2. You are also there beforehand only. Yeah. So yeah, thanks everyone for joining, and have a good night, guys. Tata.
I think today is Andre Russell's birthday. I think. Sorry for the
Really?
disruption of your birthday.
No worries, no worries. Really? I don't know. Wait. What a gift! Out at 0 runs in the bird.
Yeah. It is April 29,
Yup.
1988.
Yup, I helped
20 years.
Dilli and Pawan that by jinxing that Andre Russell will score 80 plus today. So
I
Yes,
told
help.
Kuldeep Yadav will get Andre Russell out. I told Kuldeep Yadav will get Andre Russell out. First 3 balls out for a duck. Change the game.
Yeah, and also Pawan, you say my jinxing also worked.
Yeah. Yes, 80 runs. Yes, it did.
Well. See who is running right now. Ayush.
But Sada Punjab.
Popol
tomorrow.
Kumar. আরে এই পোপলাটাকে তো না দেখলে না
He
ভুল
started.
করছে আমার
Are on your video, Ayush. Everybody on.
Yeah.
So on kar.
And we'll want to see your reaction.
Or Virat
Yes.
Virat
Look
Kohli
at
को मत
your
दिखा Virat
reaction. You make a happy dent at
in
with
as
your
a as a DP
Yeah,
Virat Kohli को मत दिखा. We are fed up with Kohli.
We are very happy. If we can
Why
beat
is Kohli
RCB,
coming
we'll
in
be more
KKR?
happy.
Why is
अरे
Kohli
नहीं
coming
उसका
in
DP
KKR?
देख.
Why they beat us?
What
उसका
is
DP देख. आयुष का DP देख.
what
Others
is
2
Poplar Kumar
consecutive
saying,
finals
Poplar?
for Delhi Capitals, if not for KKR.
या क्या बोल रहा है?
अबे इसका शक्ल देख अभी
हाँ आयुष बोलो
अरे क्या कहाँ फ्रीज हो गया है पवन इसका देख कैसे फ्रीज हो गया ये
अरे वो तब से हो रहा है
when somebody says I sing well Pawan's reaction when somebody says Pawan sings well reaction
पेट से फ्री हो
No worries. Anyways, I'm happy.
তো अभी भी
Big
এখনো
win.
কি এক্সপেকটেশন আছে যে কলকাতা কোয়ালিফাই করবে
এক্সপেকটেশন আছে কোয়ালিফাই করবে কলকাতা পরের বছর IPL খেলার জন্য সেই
like MI.
But I think my second, now I'm shifting to Punjab now. For this, I mean second team.
Ayush,
আচ্ছা আচ্ছা
Ayush, your second team?
Punjab.
Wow.
Okay,
Why
Aryan,
British
let's
টা?
see.
প্রীতি টিমটা
Okay, so Ayush is not supporting Pawan's Delhi team as a second team.
No, I won't support Pawan's Delhi team in 100 years
No worries, no worries.
because
Fine.
this Poplar is there.
Anyways, Delhi Capitals will win IPL before Punjab for sure.
Then though you stay till 2040. Your grandkids will see that.
Lol, yeah. RCB also will be the same page. 100 years to go. More
Listen,
than Delhi.
Pawan, listen. Everybody on this panel, okay, everybody on this panel, their first team has won an IPL trophy. So first make your team win and then talk. Okay.
Yeah, so no worries. That
Yeah,
will happen very very
except
soon. We
Pawan.
are not worried. We are on the
Except
Except
Pawan
Pawan,
not
you
winning an
think
IPL trophy.
all of us have
You
won a
have only
trophy.
road
Mumbai
matches,
Indians 5, Hyderabad 1, and Kolkata 2, and Pawan 0.
And also my
Zero,
second
one
backup
final.
team,
You come
Rajasthan
in the
Royals.
second final and win that.
Rajasthan Royals are the first team in the IPL to won the
Yeah.
trophy.
Also Krishna also too. Chalo.
Yeah, but
Make them
14
five.
years they haven't won IPL. That's
So
another
after
case
14 years you have zero IPL.
KKR also 2 times.
14. We had to change. That Delhi Daredevils, that was a different case, no? That those days.
No,
With different management.
No, same franchise only.
Similar
no?
case Mumbai Indians right now.
Doesn't
Yeah.
matter, man. When we go to the playoffs, then we'll see what happens after the playoffs.
Arey, man, where is your Shane one, man? Praveen Dubey. Where is Praveen Dubey?
Why do we need a Praveen Dubey? Why do we need a Praveen Dubey? We can still
আরে,
এইটার আবার উত্তর দিচ্ছে দেখ এইটার আবার উত্তর দিচ্ছে যে প্রবীণ দুবে খেলবে মনে হচ্ছে
Just because he
আরে,
was given one
কি
extra
বলে?
over and Rishabh Pant made a mistake doesn't mean Lalit Yadav is going to be dropped in this side. He batted and he scored some useful
আরে,
runs.
I
He
was
won't be
just
dropped.
making a joke, রে পোপা।
ওটাই তো বলছি উত্তর দিচ্ছে এটা আবার ও ভাবছে সিরিয়াসলি খেলাবে রিকি পন্টিং থেকে প্রবীণ দুবেকে
But Pawan, do you think KS Bharat should come in for Mitchell Marsh? Asking you seriously.
Yeah, if Noike is fit 100%, yes, Mittelmarsh is
अरे
out.
क्या
Noike comes
पूछा?
in.
I'm saying should
Yes,
he come?
yes. So for that to happen, Noike should be fit.
Why?
Noike comes in. KS Bharat is coming in from Roman Powell. Then we need Noike also because Noike also will prove
Yes,
us. And then
so-
Sakariya comes here. Sakariya is knocked out.
So then
We have
where
to
does
have
Khalil
three-
play? Where does Khalil play?
Huh?
Where does Khalil play then?
Who?
In the backyard?
Khalil
Khalil
has
Ahmed.
hamstring injury. It will take around 2 or 3 weeks. Hamstring
अरे,
injury
but-
takes
अरे,
2
but
to 3
why
weeks.
will you drop Sakariya?
yeah Sakariya is doing very well
But if Noike is back 100% fit and is bowling at
But-
his best,
but
we have to
Pawan,
let Noike
but-
win.
but Pawan let's stick with Mitchell Marsh at number 3 because Mitchell Marsh is a first of all experienced player also international player and second he played today risky shot today bad shot he played and got out so I think that he should be there next match also at number 3
Okay, we'll see on that. Let's see.
And Ayush, what's your prediction on today's game?
Punjab, na?
yeah I
Punjab,
also Punjab I am
We
also
also
Punjab
Punjab.
Pawan is
Anyways,
also Punjab
Pawan is
Yeah,
Punjab?
for sure. Why would we
Yeah.
support LSD when LSD is having 10 points?
Arey,
Only
he is
LSD fan
supporting
out there.
Bhanuka's team. Tomorrow again, Pawan
I
will
got
be
it.
excited. Bhanuka versus Chamira.
Bring back Bhanu. Oh, ho, ho.
Bhanuka will win. Bhanuka will win tomorrow.
So who do you support?
Well,
Bhanuka or
what-
Chamira?
Today Venkatesh was crying.
He should be crying.
अरे उसको रोने देना
Yeah, he should be
हार्दिक
crying
पांड्या
to
तो
go
जगह
home.
ले लिया
Tell him to go home.
हार्दिक पांड्या taken his place that's why crying
Yeah.
Bring back Bhanuka.
Everything taken. His life was short lived. Now he has to face the
अरे
reality.
life क्या? Oh, he's still alive. Life was short lived.
Yeah, but his cricketing life is short-lived for India.
Say that you're killing him, man.
I
And
say killing
Shreyas
him.
Iyer
No, I
ball
say
today. Shreyas Iyer and
How did
Venkatesh Iyer ball today. I like that.
How did he bowl? I stopped watching the match by that time.
Who? Shreyas Iyer.
huh?
What?
Shreyas Iyer.
Yeah.
Yeah, he bowled
Shreyas Iyer
good
was in
over.
DC. We could have been in top 4 also. Unfortunately, he left. Would have done a better
Only the
job.
8 points. Yeah.
Finally, Venkatesh Iyer started bowling.
Venkat,
I'm a fresher. Yeah.
No injury, nothing. And then he started bowling.
Yeah, started bowling.
After 9 matches also. What to say to KKR? They also always stop and drop players, bring in players, drop out players. I think they have replaced Punjab. I think really.
replace Punjab. It's not easy. One bad season you forget.
Hyderabad,
One
man,
bad season.
Hyderabad has been good this time.
Hyderabad has been one of the best men. Man, the fast bowling attack is
After
just
mega
best.
after mega auction, lot of people commented that we don't have that two destructive openers. What will
I
Abhishek
agree.
Sharma do with Kane Williamson? Many said that
I agree.
Kane Williamson is not performing. Kane Williamson is an international number 3 batsman, but Abhishek Sharma is doing really well. He's a phenomenal. Many question
True,
that
true.
our openers is worst opener. So
I agree.
now they are saying that they are performing really well.
And the middle
Well,
order
well, well,
also, a
well,
lot
well.
of people were questioning Nicholas Puran, Maiden Markram. So yeah, they were questioning the middle order too, and they've been performing well. And the fast bowling attack, I think that was the biggest case. I think where they were criticized on Umran Malik being retained by for 4 crores, Bhuvi, Natarajan, or Marco Jensen being bought. So I think lot were questioned to SRH over that, and then the spin attack also. So good reply from SRH because they are world class coaches also. Credit should go to Dale Steyn, Murali, and Brian Lara. They've done a brilliant job with this squad. Good. They've sent out good players. Good. VVS Lakshman went out, and several coaches also went out. So I think that was a good move. Good move by SRH.
What is that rhythm? Harshal Patel.
Yes, it is written that Harshal Patel was being promised by 3 to 4 franchises that they will bid on him, but unfortunately, no one bids for him, and he says that it felt like a betrayal.
Yeah, this was in Breakfast with Champions.
Hmm?
So
This was in
by the way, Pawan, as you promised that when Delhi Capitals will win, you will do one video. Where's your video?
I'm doing it after this.
What after?
Yeah, I'm excited, waiting.
But if I do it, KKR fans like him will come and question. KKR have 2 trophies. Delhi Capitals has 0. So I'm thinking whether they do it or not.
Why do you care?
Now what is this? What is Rhythm up to, man? As host, you're showing photos and everything.
Are Pant and Shreyas Iyer.
Yes, yes.
Anyways, the bromance is gone. We need to forget it. Move on.
Why
He's
is it
just
but
nice
your
player.
romance with Jacqueline Fernandez is there though?
There is no bromance
and
like that.
Mayanti Langar.
Yeah.
Mayanti Langar.
There is no bromances like that. I'm not thinking about them. I'm focused on DC reaching the playoffs, and then we want them to win the IPL. That's the thinking of the 2 months, in my opinion. For
2
me.
months.
But Pawan, Delhi Capitals is not qualifying. It's the place between RCB, Punjab, and Lucknow.
Nope. I disagree.
What do you think, Ayush?
Net run rate.
Ayush, what do you think?
Net run rate. Punjab Kings minus 0.4 right now for Punjab. Delhi plus 0.6. Same points. Same matches. Both teams 8 points. So why not DC right now? Punjab Kings minus 0.419. 8 points. Delhi Capitals 8 points. 0.695. Positive. Highest in the with the 10 teams net run rate. If they beat Lucknow, in the case, they'll go to the top 4. If Punjab beats Lucknow, Delhi beats Lucknow, they'll go to the top 4. And if RCB lose to Gujarat,
Yeah, but you see now how their middle order chokes today. Rishabh Pant didn't perform. Then yeah, only Roman Powell performed. Lalit Yadav
so
also
that
scored
is enough. No, I
20.
mean Roman Powell, Aksha Patel, Shardul Thakur have been performing. I mean most of the time. Rishabh Pant also has been playing innings, but unfortunately he got out. Two matches he played well against Gujarat and RCB, but he got out in the wrong time. That's what happened. We haven't noticed
Yeah,
that
yeah,
much
yeah.
from Rishabh Pant, but he scored 45 and 42, if I'm not mistaken, two innings, if I'm not mistaken. Just check the stats up this season. Wait.
By the way, where
Yeah,
is
yeah, I
Ritam?
agree. I agree, but then still, even if that case happens, they have the other batsmen to finish the matches off, no? Unlike certain teams. Wait, where's Rishabh? Punt 190 runs, 44 highest score, average 31.66, strike rate 150. 8 matches. He's above Mayank, he's above MSD, he's above Badoni, he's above Maxwell, he's above Puran, he's above Pollard. So many players. He's just behind. He's just behind Andre Russell also, just a bit behind, and Dinesh Karthik also, just behind 216, 190, 25 runs difference. And talking about finishers, just talking about finishers here. Wait, who are the finishers? Okay, Tilak Verma. Is Tilak Verma considered as a finisher? Okay, anyways, is number one. Raidu is there. Sorry, not Raidu. Yeah, Markram, Raidu, Livingston, Sky, Miller, Hetmeyer, Andre Russell, Karthik, Dinesh Karthik. Shabazz has been good this season. Shabazz, Deepak Huda, and then Punt. I mean, not bad. Yeah, he can do better. He can have a good, better season, but when David Warner has 261 runs, Prithvi Shaw has 254 runs, openers are doing well. Rishabh is number 3, so I'm not so concerned, and Lalit Yadav is 4th. Not so concerned right now.
Lalit Yadav almost killed the game today, man.
Yeah, he could have. Unfortunately, got out.
Huh? On 5, on 5.
Hey,
Yeah,
by
he got out.
licking runs. Ayush meant by licking runs in bowling.
Yeah, but still 148 wasn't enough, no, for KKR. A lot of
It
they were saying
I it
147
helped
will be
it
enough.
it actually helped Nitish Rana and Rinku Singh that not bowling by Kuldeep Yadav last over and bowling by
Yeah, so that's
Lalit
what even
Yadav.
I
So
agreed. No, so even I agreed. No, that was a question mark. I don't know why. What
Are
happened with that?
Hodor.
Because
yeah, what
Sakari
Ayush?
also didn't bowl his 4 overs.
Hodor, eta Hodor.
Anyways, doesn't matter.
What is
What's
DC's next
happened to the
match?
host? Hmm.
Yeah,
Where is
yeah.
DC? Where is DC's next match?
Lucknow.
Uh, Lucknow.
Lucknow where? Wankhede. Nice. We won in Wankhede, no, today. Yeah.
Yeah, today also
Perfect.
Wankhede.
Perfect. We won in Wankhede, so nice. Tomorrow then Pune, they have to come to Wankhede. We just have to stick in Wankhede and practice like hell tomorrow and day after DC, and then we are sorted. Unless KL Rahul loading 100, otherwise I think DC have this.
But my early bold prediction is that KL Rahul will not score. Will score, I think, below 50 and he will be out.
Against Delhi.
No, tomorrow I'm saying.
Then for Sunday,
Lucknow.
against Sunday afternoon.
I am saying tomorrow's match, Lucknow.
Oh, this Rhythm. Go switch to LSG, man. Don't remain with MI anymore. Who's
अरे
playing this
man,
song?
what happened? अब
Who's
अपनी
playing
बारी
this
है.
song?
No, super chat.
अरे रितम.
Yeah.
Today's this song. Today's this song for us. Today's match.
No, I'll share with. Wait, no, it is
Today's
this
this
song.
song.
No, it is this song.
Buy your digital
What?
card.
Wait.
What is it?
अरे turn your audio video ना. Turn on.
Out loud. I don't know if what the hell is up to this lyrics?
What the hell?
Watermelon sugar high. Something's wrong with Ayush. Wait, I'll get him back. Watermelon sugar high.
अरे what sugar? Pawan, what sugar?
Wait, I know.
Will make a dream last, but dream comes slow and they go so fast.
Dream of IPL
You want to
trophy.
make fun of me, no? Wait.
So when you close your eyes, maybe
I'll
one
get you
day
back
you'll
properly.
understand why everything.
Pawan, do you know you are like.
Pawan, your
DJ
video is tracking.
हाँ तो इसमें क्या है? ये तो ठीक है, इसमें क्या है? ये तो मेरा पॉडकास्ट है.
Which song is this?
You touch, well, it dies.
Okay, guys, you continue. I'm going to sleep. I'm going to enjoy the win. I had to create my video.
अरे
Bye.
अरे चलेगा लो. अरे चलो भाई, गुड नाइट.
ठीक है, चल, good night.